me after Lake Naivasha tour. Full day activities. Time for some rest. And of course I cannot go straight to bed. I need to try something African before that. No skipping dinner. This is vacation. December 26, Lake Naivasha, Sopa Lodge. One thing about Africa is it's really cold in the morning. I had to wear a jacket. It's for me, who was born in a country with winter that has minus 30 degrees Celsius, it's normal sometimes, minus 20, minus 30. Here, that's the first time after, in decades, I don't sweat. Here in Naivasha and in Nakuru pretty much, everything is different. Vegetation, animals. The basic ones, zebras, giraffes, water bugs. They are the same. A lot of vervet monkeys here. Also colobuses. They're kind of cute, I would say. Well, the best thing I saw today is pied kingfishers, like black and white. I really like kingfishers, the birds. So lake tour, birding walk. Hippos was feeding an eagle, and in the end, again, tried some Kenyan cider and beer. Well, so far I'm alive. Tomorrow, road to Amboseli. Almost all day long, because it is quite far away. Finally, I got my night micro photography today, which was impeded by raining almost every day here at night. So it's kind of a rainy season here. The best time they say to come here is maybe July, but the Christmas is now, and Christmas holidays are also now. Other than that, I didn't really experience anything negative today. Everything was really great, except that I overate, and the driver doesn't like to skip meals. Well, I will have to diet after Kenya. Also, storks and herons. Not even storks. Storks are a bit different. Egrets. They are identical to what you see in Singapore, swinging below. And grey heron as well. I don't know why. I mean, not all of them are migratory. Some of them are just residing here. Maybe some of them are flying from Asia to Africa. Maybe some of them saw me swinging below. Maybe they will recognize me and say hi here in Africa. Yeah, So Lake Nakuru has quite beautiful place for birding with pelicans, flamingos, seagulls, cormorants, and quite a lot of other birds. Okay, in any case, I have to wake up really early to get to breakfast, and then tomorrow full day road to Amboseli, and a couple of hours in the evening I'll still have some safari over there. After tomorrow all day in Amboseli. What's that and how is it in Amboseli? I have no clue. This is my first time in Kenya. Okay, I'll go to sleep now.
Got a tear in my heart, but a weight off my chest. Set fire to the rest. I can see through the smoke, but the pain is still fresh. And I still think about the life that I lived. When you and me were at our best. But our love ran cold with the words we said. I lost you, yeah, I know too well. Thought it through, but it hurt like hell. If I see you again, I'll be someone else. I lost you, but I found myself. I'm talking to the walls. Now it's only me when the midnight calls. And I wonder where you are, 'cause the lights are on, but I'm in the dark. And I think it's better off this way. I won't cover up the scars. I lost you, yeah, I know too well. Thought it through, but it hurt like hell. If I see you again, I'll be someone else. I lost you, but I found myself. Lost you.
Yeah, there's a bit of a mismatch over here. Even though I'm alone, I have two beds. I don't know. So I'll have to choose which one I'll be sleeping in. Kibo Safari Camp.
Waking up at dawn.
Okay, lunchtime.
Calls.
The ecstasy of romance.
I love these city nights. Yeah. We're moving side to side. Side to side.
I got you on my mind tonight. These nights, so right, so right. These nights, so right. Yeah. These nights, so right. I got you on my mind tonight.